Good day everyone, hope you are all doing well. Here are today's news. Fans of Japanese games and massive multiplayer online games, the game Cyber Dimension Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online, already available in Japan, will be made available in America and Europe by the end of the year. That's according to the developer's Idea Factory. The game will be available on physical disc for PlayStation 4 as well as on Steam. The game allows you to play up to 4 players online, but also with NPCs offline, if you're a solo gamer. Cyber Dimension Neptunia is a JRPG with an aesthetic that's typically Japanese and really enjoyable. We know that video games already served to treat people in rehabilitation clinics and other places. The Nintendo Wii was highly used because it allowed for people to relearn how to do some movement while having fun. Now, it is Ubisoft's turn to be working on games that would help people with degenerating eyesight to improve their condition. The game they are developing would be way less trouble than actual solutions consisting of hiding one's eyes and looking strongly with the other or such. Ubisoft is working on games only requiring you to wear a pair of special glasses while playing, and even the FDA approved of this method. This means that doctors could soon start prescribing a few hours of video game every day. Even doctors are interested in Ubisoft's game because they seem to be working better than traditional remedy. Ubisoft is often implicated in charity and foundation works to help improve our lives, and this one seems very promising. As Rocket League reached over 10 million sold copies of its game, the developers are clear about the fact that no sequel is coming anytime soon. Part of the reason told by Psyonix is the fact that the player base is still growing even years after the launch of the game, and why ask them to change and move to another game when they already love what they are given? And Psyonix's goal is now to make the game always better by improving it with regular updates, so new and old players don't get penalized and don't spend money uselessly. Rocket League is a soccer game with radio-controlled cars replacing players and is available on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. It's probably not a big surprise, but Avatar's sequel have been delayed once again. James Cameron told the Toronto Star that Avatar 2 would definitely not see the day in 2018, and all the movies of the franchise won't be released by 2022 as first planned. Cameron justified himself by saying that Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5 are being filmed simultaneously and that it's proving to be more complicated than they thought. The director said that the set and the creatures are pretty much all done, but some technical issues must also be taken into account. Avatar, the highest grossing movie of all time, came out in 2009 and its sequel was first due to 2012, then was delayed many times since then. Having sold over 3.5 million copies, Cities Skyline is celebrating its second anniversary with free content for everyone. Paradox, the developers of the game, announced that a pack called Pearls from the East would be made available soon. This DLC will feature a panda zoo, a Chinese temple, and the Shanghai Pearl Tower. City Skyline is a major hit among city building games, having sold over 1 million copies barely a month after launch back in 2015. A few expansion packs also came out since then. The game is available on Steam should also be brought to Xbox One by the end of June. Slowly but surely, Microsoft is preparing itself for the launch of the Project Scorpio due before the next holiday season. Recently, a pre-order page appeared on the company's website. Though you cannot actually pre-order the Project Scorpio yet, and no price is shown either, we are now at least certain that the machine will be released relatively soon. You can also ask to be notified by email when the console becomes available if you want it. The Xbox Scorpio, an upgraded version of the Xbox One, like PlayStation did, should be out on store shelves by the end of the year. Washington is now pushing strongly into esports by sponsoring American teams and building esports arena, which is a really good news because one of these arena will hold a crowd of up to 4,200 people. Though we are far from Korean esports arena, it is a big step in the right direction for this industry that is really growing. Many big names in the US praised this decision, saying that Washington attracts a lot of tourists, which is ideal. Disregarded by many, esports or video game competition is a very flourishing market and millions of dollars in prizes are handed out every year. These guys are not just kids, they are athletes who are the best in their games, and yes, they must do physical and mental training to stay fit. So it is nice to see Washington also encouraging it. A few weeks after the release of Sniper Elite 4, we finally have a better idea of the many DLC and expansion coming. This month, we should get the pack Death Storm Part 1, which will be the first chapter of a new adventure. The Night Fighter expansion pack will bring new weapons, skins, camouflage, and new characters. And also this month, a multiplayer elimination mode and the Nightwood map. In April, May and June, the 2 remaining chapters for the Deathstorm adventure, as well as plenty of other skins, weapons, game mode, and more should be released. Sniper Elite 4 is available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and there is also a season pass available if you want all the downloadable content. That's it for today, everyone. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. You can also make donations on PayPal and Patreon to encourage me. And don't miss the show from the couch every Thursday afternoon. It is a live YouTube show in which we discusses the geek highlights of the week in gaming and technology. It is at 4 p.m. Eastern Time or 20 p.m. 20 hours Universal Time. Every Thursday there is a chat room. You can interact with us, ask us questions. It is really cool. I hope to see you there, everyone, and hope you have a nice day.